A big box check, divisional champs, Coach Harbaugh at the podium.
Very big deal to win the AFC North. To win the AFC North against the Browns. The Browns are a tough football team, and they were out there competing and fighting like they always do. I have much respect for those guys. So I'm proud of our guys. I'm excited for our guys. It's a great accomplishment. We had said in the locker room after the Chiefs game out in Kansas City that we were gonna fight, and everything was going to be for one another and for a greater glory. And it was going to be, to God be the glory, whatever we accomplish this year. And I think now's a good time to kind of talk about that, and that's what the guys are talking about in the locker room, and I'm proud of the guys for that, and I think that's really important to mention. One other thing I got to mention here, and we'll get started with the questions, is we did a bunch of game balls. We closed out with Michael Pierce, obviously, the most amazing play, and the most crazy, amazing play in NFL history. That's what we said it was, so we got a game ball for that. That'll be on the game ball. But the game ball I didn't give out, and I want to give out right now, first team in the NFL with more than 4,000 passing and 3,000 rushing yards in a season. So that's a great accomplishment. And it's a group accomplishment, but Todd Monken's going to get a game ball for that. I think he did a great job this year. All the coaches did, all the players did, and that's a really incredible accomplishment. All right, what questions do you have?
John, I mean, I think it was 4 weeks ago you trailed the Steelers by like a couple games. And, how impressive is it to go from that point to now celebrating the AFC North championship?
Yeah, it's awesome. It's an awesome thing, and it's a week-to-week league. And you really just have to take it one week at a time, one day at a time, one play at a time. And our guys have done a really good job of holding on to that. That 1-0 T-shirt that we all wear around is real. And so 4 wins later, we're the AFC North champions. Now, that's going to be exciting, and we're going to enjoy it tonight, and we're going to watch games tomorrow and see who we play. But we're moving into what we've been working for, because last year when we were in the locker room after the AFC Championship game, we knew we had a long road to go to get back to this very point. You get back in the playoffs with an opportunity to take the next step, and we're not there yet. We got a next game. We got a wild card game to get ready for, so that'll be our next challenge.
John, do you have an update on Zay Flowers?
I don't have an update. It's something that he has a chance to be okay with, but we'll probably have more details after an MRI tomorrow morning.
John, obviously the expectations were very high when you brought Derrick Henry in to put him with Lamar, but the numbers they put up were pretty historic. Did they meet your expectations, exceed them? Where did that fall?
It's a great question. The numbers really weren't part of the conversation. I think we were just excited about what we had a chance to build, because we try to build all of our offense, like our defense too. You got a Kyle Van Noy sitting right here. Say, what's the best way we can utilize this great talent? And I think when Derrick became a part of it, and he was going to be paired with Lamar, not just Lamar, Mark and Zay and Isaiah and all the guys, how can we try to create a vision for what we can accomplish with those guys? And to see it come to fruition like that is really an awesome deal. Now we want to see it come to fruition in the playoffs.
John, Nate Wiggins obviously had the huge play to get you guys started. Was that a nice play to highlight how important he's really become to you guys over the second half of the season?
Probably so. Yeah, he's really been he's a big part of what we're doing. He's established himself as a starter. I think he's playing great ball. He had a couple other ones in his hands that he was frustrated with earlier in the season. So we've been on him a little bit. Everybody, talking about getting that first pick, and to get it and take it back to the house. That's a nice way to start.
Was the plan to rotate at guard, or is it Patrick didn't practice a lot because he was sick? And
I'm telling you, Patrick wanted to go. He insisted on going, but he did a good job of fighting through that. But he was really sick. Justice Hill had the same kind of thing, and you see he wasn't able to be up for the game. But Patron wanted to go. I felt like he just wasn't at full strength. He tried, and I basically just made the decision to let those other guys play who were full strength. So Pat's he's all heart, man. He's all heart. He's tough as nails, and he'll be fine, ready to go next week.
John, does Michael Pierce have a green light to go to the house, or are you ordering?
I was saying go, but Mike said that we had a meeting and we talked about get down, victory. It's a situation that we talk about. So he's a smart football player right there. I'm telling you, man, the most amazing play in NFL history right there.
How would you describe the slide?
Yeah. A little awkward. I mean, I saw his like one leg flail out.
John, Lamar capped the season where, over 4,000 yards. First player with over 4,000 yards passing, over 900 yards rushing. Can you just talk about the season Lamar has had already?
Right. I mean, 4,172 yards passing, 41 touchdown passes. How many interceptions? 4. Okay. I mean, that's pretty unbelievable. Over 900 yards rushing, 20,000 passing yards for his career right now. I mean, it's almost like, say less. What else needs to be said? And not just that, dude's a competitor, man. He's a fighter. He's just one of a kind. There's nobody like Lamar Jackson. I mean, he's in the locker room and he's not happy about the last drive, and we didn't handle it great, and we had some personnel challenges and all that stuff, and he wants everything to be perfect, everything. That's why these numbers are the way they are, because of who he is.
John, how valuable is it to be ending the regular season on a 4-game winning streak, now going into the postseason knowing you're hosting a first-round game?
I think it's valuable. I think it's a good thing. But I think if you talk to our guys, they would tell you that we can be so much better. We can play so much better. We weren't very clean in this game with too many penalties. We operationally we weren't probably as great as we wanted to be. Mentioned the 2-minute drive that Lamar, wants to be perfect on, and so we can be so much better. But we're playing good football. We just got to keep getting. You're either getting better or you're getting worse. We need to keep getting better.
You got a first-place schedule this year, got another very competitive AFC North. How impressive is it just for this team to have an opportunity to have a hat and T-shirt game?
I appreciate you mentioning that. We don't talk about that too much, but it was a tough schedule, and it was a tough schedule. We played teams when they were at their best quite often, and they're coming off. They were on a roll when we played them, and I thought our guys handled that. And you get forged, you get toughened. When you come from iron, then you become iron, and I think our guys have done that. Let's see where it takes us.
2 more.
It was a gauntlet stretch for the Baltimore Ravens, who had that 3 games and 11-day stretch over the holiday. They finished 12-5, locked into a 3 seed, now waiting to see if they will play the Steelers or the Chargers in the first round in Baltimore.
When you need your sports news all the time,
we've got breaking news to bring to you.
CBS Sports HQ gives you a snapshot of all the sports that matter to you.
Big news coming out of the NFL. A lot of movement in the rankings this week.
With highlights.
What a finish at the final round of play.
And in-depth analysis.
Can they three-peat? Tony Romo joins the conversation.
What can you say about this game?
When you need your sports in a snap,
we're bringing you that breaking news right here on HQ.
Find it on CBS Sports HQ. Streaming free anywhere you are.